It's time for another episode of the Film Room, and today we're going to take a look at Miami quarterback Cam Ward. Here is an NFL draft prospect that is projected potentially to be the number one pick in the draft to the Tennessee Titans, but could easily go two or three to any of the quarterback needy teams. So what I'm going to do here is showcase film from three of Cam Ward's games: Florida State, Virginia Tech, and Cal. To pull clips, pull plays to showcase the type of prospect that he is and why he is considered a potential number one overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the tape. One thing we know about Cam Ward is he has the ability to make the easy throws. Well, as simple as it sounds, he's got that ability. Here against Florida State, we just see a quick little stop route, get to his receiver in space to make plays. Here against Cal, we see a nice little touch on a fade, a little play to get the receiver into the end zone. Here against Virginia Tech, tight end going, kind of a little post type route, just puts it nice over the linebacker's hands. And then here against Cal, steps up in the pocket, drives the ball down on a comeback route. We see that he's got this ability to make the easy standard throws that you need to make, which, you have to make to be an NFL quarterback. But to be successful in the NFL as a quarterback, you have to show more than just being able to see and throw and get the ball out quick. You got to be able to throw with anticipation, and that's what we see Cam Ward doing in this game against Cal. He's going to hit this receiver at the top of the screen, and what I love about this throw is he's making this throw now. This receiver isn't open, but he's knowing that, hey, this slot receiver is going to go to the outside, and he knows that this is a cover two look, and this guy is going to sit down on that. So he makes this throw early, drives it into that open area above the corner and in front of the safety, and he makes that throw so that his receiver has enough time to make the catch before the safety gets over. And as we see it from the end zone view here, same thing. Just ball comes out quick on a laser to that receiver. But what I love is just this guy's not open. He's making this throw before the receiver's open, and he knows that, hey, I've got to get it there quick, and he's able to do so. I also want to see Cam Ward throw with touch. It's one thing to laser it in there, to drive the ball all the time. I want to see him throw with touch. So here against Virginia Tech, he's going to hit this receiver on a crossing route. And as he makes this throw, he's able just to put a nice little touch on it, drop it over the defender, right to where his receiver can make that catch. As we see from the end zone view here, sees him coming, just nice little soft, just drops it in, right for him to kind of run underneath of it and just make that easy catch. And it's these abilities to throw with touch, especially down the field, that really separates the starting quarterbacks in the NFL from the guys that are just backups, fill-ins. Now, while you have to throw with touch, there's times you do have to drive that ball. And we see that here against Virginia Tech. He's going to run a slant route to this top receiver right here. And that ball's got to get thrown over the middle. And we've got a defender right here. We got a defender right there. We got two guys over the top. But what Cam Ward's able to do is he's able to put that on a line. He knows he has to throw with anticipation. He's got to throw to that open window. He's going to put it on a line right between those defenders to his receiver for a nice, 20-yard gain. And it's just that ability to know when to throw with touch and right here when to throw with velocity and get that ball into a tough spot. And it's plays like that you love to see. Just the knowledge of, hey, the last throw I had to throw a touch to drop it in. Here I've got to drive that to my receiver. All right, but what really stands out to me about Cam Ward and what I want to spend the rest of the video kind of talking about is his ability to manipulate. It's one thing to be a see and throw type quarterback. Sometimes you see that with big cannon arm guys. But to be a true good NFL quarterback, you have to be able to manipulate the defense. And here we see that against Virginia Tech. And what I like here is he looks like he's going to throw the ball to this quick receiver. And I know this is a play design too. But he fakes that ball, but that gets the safeties to bite, and then he's able to drop that ball down the sideline to his receiver. And it's just that ability, as we see here, he just sees it with his eyes, makes that cornerback sit, and then nice little easy dropping the ball, throwing with touch down the sideline. We see another instance of this here against Virginia Tech. He's going to fake to this receiver right here who's breaking out, and his key is right here because this guy is going to be running the post or the corner route right here, and he needs this cornerback to sit down. So he's going to kind of fake, do a little bit of a pump fake to get that corner to bite, and then that gives him enough room that causes this corner to freeze just enough that he can drive that ball on the corner route and not have a cornerback underneath. We see it from the end zone view. You see his eyes a little bit more. Little pump fake right there, just a little shoulder fake, and he's able to get that ball down the field. As we watch this on full speed, we see right here that corner has to kind of go out, kind of stumbles just a bit, and that's enough to get his guy open down the field. And lastly, we see him using his eyes to manipulate that safety one more time. This receiver at the top is going to run a post, and if we just kind of let the play run through, he hits that post right here for a touchdown. Okay? But what you don't see, if you just watch the play happen like that, is watch Cam's eyes. Right here, he's looking to his left. He's having to freeze this safety right here and keep him on this side of the field, make him think he's going this direction. And by staring at him like he is right here, we're seeing him freeze there, and then now he can drive that ball to the middle of the field and give his receiver just enough room to be able to make that pass. Okay, you can watch his eyes a little bit right here, right, looking left, just enough was able to keep that safety over there so he can complete this pass. Now, while there's a lot to like about Cam Ward, there are some concerns that I have. This play here against Virginia Tech, what I love is he shows the ability to extend plays, have second reaction. He's running around, fakes a pass, runs the edge, pops back, and able to complete this pass over the middle to that wide receiver. And while this is good, his ability to scramble, his ability to elude defenders, his ability to always keep his eyes down the field and looking to find somebody, one thing I noticed with Cam Ward is he would do this, and for every play like this where he hits his receiver, there's another play where he throws it and forces it into coverage and gets an interception. And against Cal, there was some crucial times where he threw some bad passes, threw some poor balls over the middle of the field, and it cost his team, and that's why they got in such a big hole against Cal. Here, like I said, it helped them. They were able to get the yards, but NFL defenders are going to be faster, and plays like this you can't rely on. And then here's another example of this. I like to call Cam Ward a big game hunter. On this play, he's going to roll out right away, and he's looking downfield. These guys aren't open, okay? This guy kind of looks like he could be breaking open, but we got these guys dropping. This should be the nice, easy throw. As soon as he rolls out right here, he should be seeing, okay, you know what? Nothing's open downfield. I'm just going to dump it off to my running back, get some extra yardage. Even if he waits just a tidge to let the defenders clear out, this should be the easy play. But he waits. Then he goes. Now he's off balance. Ball is thrown short and incomplete. And we see this throughout Cam Ward's games. He wants to hit the big plays. He's a big game hunter. He wants those big bombs. He wants to scramble around and find the ball downfield. And while that may happen at other times, there's a lot of times where he misses out on an easy throw, takes a hit that he shouldn't, throws a bad ball, all because he's trying to get the next big play. You know, there is a lot to like about Cam Ward as a NFL draft quarterback prospect. He's got the ability to make throws at all three levels. He could throw with touch. He could throw with anticipation. He can drive the ball and get it into tight spots. And he has the ability to manipulate defenders. And so you see all those things, and he has the makings of an NFL starting quarterback and a first-round draft prospect. But as I showed you in the last two clips, my biggest worry is his decision-making. I didn't like his decision-making. He forced balls when he shouldn't to. He tried to extend plays way too long. Sometimes he needs to live by the motto of fight to live another day, and he didn't always do that, and it hurt his team at times. And he was able to bail him out, and he was able to carry the team on his back at times. And so you like that. He's got the ability to make plays and be a big part of his team's offense and carry his offense, but he can also put them in a hole too. So I think because of that, I like him as a first-round pick. I think in most years he'd probably be, second half. I mean, if he was in last year's class, I don't think he goes before J.J. McCarthy. And he was, the 12th pick in the draft, something like that. But because it's not a deep quarterback class, there's a good chance he still could be the first quarterback taken. And it wouldn't shock me if he was the number one overall pick in this draft by the Tennessee Titans or whoever might trade up with them. So I like him. He's got things to work on. I hope he goes to a team that's willing to work with him and to kind of maybe rein him in a little bit, because he's got a lot of talent. He's got the ability. He just needs to make better decisions. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you like these videos and you want more of them, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for all the notifications. While you're out there, follow me on social media, draft_Brian. Wherever you do your social media, you can find me there. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Till next time.